To my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you will be given. The key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world.
Okay, Alice,
Yes,
this melody. This
I- speak louder.
Oh, I forgot to connect my microphone. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Do you
very
hear
good.
me? Okay, how do you like this music?
Enjoy music?
How do you
How do
enjoy
you
this
like
music?
Yeah, I do like.
It is cut.
Alice cannot hear you somehow.
Can you hear me?
Now,
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. Can you ask me again? I can hear you clearly.
How do you like this music?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome to my world. I think
Yes.
everybody has created his or her own world.
Right.
Yes, I think so. Some people, they create their own heaven or their own hell. My dream is I create my heaven in my home, my neighbor, and my neighborhood, and I want to invite people to my heaven. That is one of my dream. So it was very inspiring. Thank you.
Okay, I'm expecting your invitation to your place.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. I invite you definitely. Yeah.
A lot of
Okay.
people make hell this world and they want to go to heaven. So,
Okay. Moon.
I
what
think
is-
heaven, we
Hmm?
can create heaven in real life, in reality.
yes,
They don't know. Many people don't know, but I lived in a heaven for so long, so I know how to. I want to share my secret, how to create heaven in our real life.
Okay, later on we'll be hearing from you.
Hmm.
Oh, this is great, great secret.
you are the heaven builder, okay?
Yeah, kind of.
No doubt. Okay, Moon.
Yeah.
How do you like this music?
Yes, this music, like I've listened several times, but somehow giving a good vibration, good. So it's kind of generate in good memory in myself.
Mm,
So it's a good, so it's a good good wave is coming from this song. As soon as
Thank you very much. And congratulations.
thank you.
Andrew?
I feel very peaceful when I listen to this music,
Mhm,
soothing to the ears,
mhm.
and at the same time, it also gives you, feeling of relaxation and enjoying the moment. And I think there's a key word in the music lyric is welcome to my world, and my world is actually built in with you. So
Mhm.
what it means is this person is attracting people to
Okay.
her world, but she makes sure that her world is not her world. It's actually a world of togetherness, of belongingness, where there's people with common values coming together. So this person, when she created this song, we can definitely feel that this person has a lot of empathy, understanding, and welcoming.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. And congratulations for your definition for this new word. Okay, as a matter of fact, we are always creating new words. Even now, we are meeting together, and this is the new world again. See, if we are saying new world, maybe we are thinking about grand and big something new world. But as a matter of our all activities, we are connected to new world creation. And I'm very much happy to have this meeting because this is a new world for me.
Good.
How do you like?
Excellent. Excellent.
Mhm. Okay. Today, getting started in personal conversation. This is not made in deep research by anyone, but I invented it through my experience and summing up to give you to these excellent things. Okay. When we are saying personal conversation, what is it? Maybe Alice can give us good answer for this. Good personal conversation, what is it?
Alice?
Oh, did you call my name? I can hear
Yes.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, what is, I think it is like a connect. I feel that way. If we are island, it is like a bridge. So we can connect each other. Even though we are different, we connect and we can understand and we can empathize. And sometimes, yeah, it is not difficult. It is difficult to have a understand each other, even though, but that it is so meaningful. But just try to connect. That's the first thing. To yeah, I think connection. Personal
Yes.
conversation is a connection. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my interpretation. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And
Mm.
let's give her a big hand. Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe we are inviting Sanji.
Hello.
Hello. Can you say something about personal conversation? What is it?
조금 서툴러요, 제가.
음,
그래서 다음 기회에 제가 할게요.
예, 예.
한 달 정도만 기회 주세요.
알겠습니다. 저하고 똑같은데. 한 달만 좀 시간 가지고 싶은데.
네.
Yeah. Anyhow, when we are saying personal conversation, that is connection. as Alice told us, to create better relationships between and among us. And this is a really good thing to have. And I'm going in next slide. Okay, when we are communicating, we can have personal dialogue between partner and ourselves. Then sometimes we are forgetting what to say. And sometimes we are spending time without saying anything. So better say something in the beginning. Somebody anyhow has to say something. So what will be good topic to start? I'm saying form. Form is very good to starting point. Form means effort, family affairs. You can talk family affairs, then this is very easy to communicate. Then occupation. For example, what is your occupation? How long have you been working there? Something like that. Then next topic will be recreation. And money matters. Do you earn much money nowadays? How is your economic condition nowadays? Andrew, how is your economic situation nowadays?
Hong Kong cannot hear you.
Not so good because the rainy weather is coming.
Is it? Okay. So when I say form, this is a really good point to start our communication in the beginning. This is light and everybody has answers. No serious problems at all. We are always saying these family affairs and occupation and recreation things. So we are starting from this point. So for example, if I meet Alice at first time, I'm saying, Alice, where do you live, please?
I
I
live
can
in
ask that question to you. That is family matters. Am I right? Where do you live?
충남. I am a country girl.
성남,
서산
서산.
in 충남.
Yeah,
Country,
충남 서산 city.
Yeah.
That is a really beautiful place. No contamination, fresh air, and beautiful sunlight in Sosan area, isn't it?
Mountain, wonderful place to live.
Yes, yes. Like this, you can communicate. We can say anything concerning his hometown or native town. You can start, where are you from? Or how many family members do you have? This sort of questions is very easy to answer. So no one has any difficulty to answer. So we can start family affairs. Then next category is occupation. What is your hobby? Do you play tennis? Do you know ham? Amateur ham? Like this, you can start without any difficulties. And you see, this is Corona stage. We have some difficulties in economic situation. How do you solve these problems? That way we can communicate the money affairs as well. I don't know, I'm saying something. Andrew, am I saying something?
Yes, I can definitely relate to your acronym form. When I think about this, the form, it also reminds me that I also use some acronym. I use maybe the 3F. The first one is family, so it's very similar to what you shared. The next one is fun. What do you do for fun? So in terms of your hobbies, do you travel anywhere? What do you do outside of work? And then I also like to also talk about what are you looking forward to the future? Do you have any plan for tomorrow in terms of job? Are you planning to have a career transition? Do you intend to stay in Seoul for the rest of your life, or you plan to move to another countryside? Or for Alice, would be, do you plan to move to the seaside rather than be in the mountains? So I think the future is also a very good question for us to connect with people.
Sure.
Because when we think about future, we connect people to their dreams, their aspirations. What is it that they like to do in the future? And by connecting to the future, we can also help them answer to their dreams.
Okay, thank you very much again. Yeah. And we can connect to 4W1H questions. Oh, my son is attending middle school. What is his age? Something like that, okay? What school does he attend? And how many friends he has? Something like that. We can ask very easy questions, connecting family affairs and what, where, when, who, how, okay? Same thing happens, occupation. Where do you work? I'm in the working governmental organization. How long have you been working there? Something like that. So how and where is it? We can connect this what, where, when, who, how. And the creation happens, the same situation. So from starting 4 categories of questioning, family, occupation, recreation, money. And we are moving to next step questions of what, where, when, who, how. Alice, do I say something for this?
As for me, I'm teaching speech presentation in the middle class right now.
Mhm.
And when I call attendance, I give them all these kind of question to them. And I ask all my students to ask one question. And it was very helpful to, when they introduce themselves,
Mhm.
in the first class, my student had a difficulty, but in a second class, this approach was very good. When they introduced themselves, they used all these questions when they introduced themselves. They have no difficulty. And I realized it is very effective. And it was very effective to connect with them. They feel very close to me. Even though I have one class, but we feel very close. And we feel that we know each other very well. And it
Yes.
was very helpful to build a trust and relationship.
Okay. Thank you very much for this comment. Okay. Then we should have something keep in mind. Open first myself, then ask what I open subject. If I'm not opening myself and asking something to partners, this and that, might be he's not happy. Why? Why do you ask so many questions? So I had one friend from Facebook. He is working in the state as a priest. When we are meeting second chance, he opened everything for his family. I have my wife, and this is age, one son and one daughter. And they are doing this, and that. All the things, he exposed everything in his email message. So upon that, I sent my email mentioning my family affairs in detail as he exposed. I exposed everything. So open myself and ask questions, then they do not have any hesitation. Yeah, this is a good point. Okay. Now, okay, deepen the conversation. You mentioned, and you mentioned your future questions. And Alice also mentioned some introduction speech, something like that. That can be second step of a little bit heavy than the first group. As a matter of fact, I don't have exact statistics, but my understanding is less than 10% of people are having dreams and the future mind. So just untrained people, we are standing very easy on family, occupation, and creation. And of course, upon developing the status, we can ask future questions and dreams, visions, everything. I mean, the first category of questions should be very easy, not too heavy. So deepen the conversation question is, I'm asking success. What was your great successful story during last 2 years? Train the people, and if they open their inner side, then they can answer these questions. What was your most successful story in your life? Still, sometimes many people is saying, no, I don't have any successful story at all. Really, many people is answering that way. Then I'm going failure story. Okay, then you planned one successful target, and that one was not successful. So can you introduce some failure story from your experience? Then might be he can answer for this. Still, sometimes they are saying, no, I don't have any failure. Then third one, I'm going to challenge it. So what do you challenge nowadays for your life? And so in that sense, what will be good for our subject for discussion? So this is 5 steps of success, failure, challenge, subject, and conversation. Moon, could you explain maybe a little bit
Yes,
better
yes.
than me?
Okay. So it's, Dr. Lee was mentioning about deepen some conversation. Some trained people, they have a success story, failure, and challenge and subject. They don't hesitate to, we'll talk about what is your success. Like Alice, what is your success this year? What is your biggest success in this year? You.
As for me, this year is the toughest year in my life, kind of. Especially my husband was sick, and because he was sick,
That's too
he
bad.
became mentally very ill,
Mm,
and I was such a good encourager and supporter, and he healed very fast. I experiment my recipe, healing recipe with
That's-
I have a lot of knowledge about mental fitness, and he healed so fast, and I manifest my ability. I have my own mental fitness class for others and my husband, and it is difficult to heal the family member. It's really difficult, but it was very successful, and I'm proud of myself. I know, because it is really difficult to heal my family member. As a wife, it was not easy, but with the help of Jesus Christ, I realized that the importance of feeling empathy and feeling pity. How can I say that? So, in this sense, it is very important to remove my ego. Without removing my ego, it is impossible sometimes, especially patient is my husband and my family, much more difficult it is. But in some way, I was successful to remove my ego and empty my ego, empty maybe, not remove, empty my ego. And it was
Surrender to, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was very tough task for me to pass, but I think it was successful for me. I did it. So I'm very proud of myself. Thank you for asking.
let's give her a big hand.
Thank you.
Wonderful
You know
job.
the ego? Ego means?
Ego is, how can I say?
Yeah, ego is
Sometimes
God.
when it is like two people, if they, one people should be bigger and empty. And that's how other people can be healed. We have to embrace others, but without empty ourselves, it is impossible to hold other people. So, empty our ego is the first step to heal other people. That is my realization.
Yeah,
Can you understand? Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so you made your husband healthy with your full support and the healing process.
So
And through the process, you even emptied your ego
Yeah.
to make it efficiently, right?
Yeah.
Okay, through this experience,
Hmm.
what do you say if I ask, what was your lesson from this experience?
My realization is about love.
Yeah.
God is love.
Mhm.
Only love can heal people. And that love is not just for others. When I love, I can survive. If I don't love, even the situation go wrong, and it is so difficult to understand others, to empty myself. And I feel that it is not fair. Why do I have to this much? But only way to survive is to love and embrace others. And at the moment healing occurs, it is some kind of magic, and everything, the energy change, situation change, suddenly all the problem is gone. It is magic, really.
Right.
Really, it is like a magic. Suddenly all the problem is gone, and there is enlightenment and realization. And my my husband told me, oh, I was stupid, I'll be a new person. That is, my thinking was wrong. And he realized that enlightenment and everything goes in a such a positive, it is like inviting light. By emptying myself is such a difficult job, really. Not easy, very agonizing, I can tell you. But it is worthwhile. So that's why I've realized that the power of one supermind is unanimous. If one person can do that, so we can save a lot of people. I've realized that. Yeah.
Again, thank you very much and congratulations.
Yeah.
Wayne Dyer, I love, I respect very deeply. He said, ego, you switch E2 with a G. Ego is God edged out. So that's the ego. You
Okay.
put the God push it out. So that's the ego, you understand? So you change E to G. So it's God edged out. We push the God away. So that's the ego. So you take the God spot.
Yes.
Difficult to understand. What do you mean? Yeah. Can you
God,
explain more?
God is there. Etch, you etch, you push it out. So you take
ego it.
God's spot. So it's equal, the ego. It's you change it to ego, ego, to change God to first. God edged out. Yeah, he worked.
Alice, again, what will you do if you apply your lesson from your experience? What will you do for other people, your friends or classmates, partners?
First of all, I realized that connection, having a personal dialogue is really the medicine for people. I've realized that.
Mhm.
If we trust each other and just open to others and share our frank emotion, it is much easier to heal the people. So many people, they are wearing masks and they don't share how they feel. And so, but their stupid, their thinking pattern is so not wrong. They have a long pattern. It is so stupid, but they believe, they trust their self-talk. But once they're shared, quickly, just 1 second, it can be healed. Just
Right.
say they emphasize, oh, I can feel that way. But do you think it is logical to think that way? Do you trust your self-talk? When I check out that kind of list, I've realized that there are so many illogical thoughts in our mind. So we shouldn't trust that word. But the problem is, so many people they are so afraid to share their true emotion, true thought, because of their own prejudice and judgment. Everything was entangled, and they don't believe, they don't trust people. I realized that once when we really have a real talk with open mind, healing occurs. That's what I realized, yeah, in the process.
Yeah. See, through conversation, you made the people, your partner, to change their belief
Yeah,
or patterns.
yeah,
Because all of us are hiding in the box,
yeah.
various
Right.
boxes.
Yeah, right.
And through communication, they opened their heart and coming out from the box.
Yeah, right.
They are seeing the other side of the bright and light. So the problem they are thinking serious is disappeared.
Yeah, disappear.
Yeah,
Right, right.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
exactly.
yeah, I'm experiencing very often for this. Many guests are coming to me and we're sharing some conversation. Then even before the conclusion, she's saying, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lee. the problem I brought is solved. Thank you very much. Today I'm going, and tomorrow I'll be back. And on the way back, he's sending messages. Wow, the world is beautiful, bright, and happiness.
Yeah.
Through our communication, I got new world.
Right.
Yeah, this is the power of conversation.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
personal conversation is really, really important.
Right.
And we should pay much more attention. That's why I pulled out these topics today. Okay. Okay, through that process, either you and I can ask our partners, for example, how have you been, Alice? How have you been nowadays?
Me?
Mhm.
I was very happy, but last week I was not happy at all because apartment price increased suddenly. So I had a hard time to control my mind, but it was a good chance to think about money again, my mind, my heart. And yeah, I'm good right now. I'm happy again.
So you intend to control yourself and make peace and happiness.
Mm. Yeah.
That is your intention, isn't it?
Yeah, all right.
So for example, in the first box, I asked one question, how have you been, okay? And you mentioned something, was not happy because of this
Mm.
heavy pressure.
Mm.
Then I read your mind, I read your feeling and mentioned you have some intention to control yourself and get out of your problem and pressure. This message is something belong to this. The conversation should flow like a water flow. You mentioned something unhappy, okay? Then I have to encourage you to say more about this unhappy circumstance or your mind, anything. So I'm supporting, and I have to get rid of any obstacles in front of you. That is good, friendly, fluent communication. So, okay, Moon, the first item is like water flow. Fluent, friendly dialogue should be like water flow. Could you explain a little bit more?
Like water flow. Yes.
Our conversation, our dialogue between two
You
should
see,
be like a water flow.
it means freely operate, because a lot of people used to look like, for example, it is not fluent, friendly dialogue, like politician. Always they don't do this way. They don't do this flow, the water like water. They always cut the corner, arguing and blame. That's the bad example. But
And,
most of people, they do.
yeah, you're right. And
Yeah.
putting big stones in the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Even usually when they start the new word, they try to attack you.
Sure.
Like but flow, you wait smooth, so you don't have to pay attention. You don't need any energy.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they discuss, if it become they tired, that means not like a
Yeah.
water flow.
So
Water,
farmers will know exactly what is water flow in their paddy field. They're going and make inspection whether his channel, water channel blocked or weeds are growing inside the channel. So they're cutting plant and removing stones and diverting to their paddy field
Like
to flow fluently.
like Dr. Lee and me, we are river engineer, civil engineer. Like
Yes,
river.
right.
River is not straight line,
Mm,
always meandering.
yeah,
Cut this corner, they have to cut the other corner. Get
right.
the turbulent. So
They
you
are the
balance.
water is heading for very convenient place all the ways. So
They
we
can
have to
penetrate
support.
anywhere in the world. Any soils, only
Temporary.
any gaps they can move in.
So I list without any obstacles. Our conversation sometimes have some obstacles.
Yes.
So we should remove these obstacles for fluent communication.
Mhm.
So Andrew, could you take some example to remove our obstacles for fluent communication? What is it?
Andrew?
Removing some obstacles, meaning when people are not willing to share answers from the questions, that means they feel vulnerable, they feel weak, they feel being exposed.
Mm,
So I happen to, meet this new friend, and along the conversation, through asking questions, he shut me down. And he asked me this question, Andrew, you've been asking me a lot of questions. You are question man. Why are you interrogating me like I am a prisoner?
like a policeman.
Yes, exactly. And I said, I'm sorry, I did not mean to be your police officer. I'm not here as an inspector. But if you feel that I am intruding your personal privacy life, that is not my intention. I just want to get to know you a little bit better. Yeah. And I realized that this person likes to talk more than to answer questions. And when there's a lot of questions, he doesn't like.
Thank
Yeah,
you
so
very
not
much.
not
Yeah.
everyone welcome questions.
Okay. And you see, very often during the dialogue, very often we are suggesting different topics suddenly.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be that. Always follow the topics he likes.
Mhm.
You see, Alice like topics of happiness
Mhm.
and future story. Then I should support to say that future and happiness, not interfering with other old word. So, okay, very good. I'm buying it. Yes, let's go that way. Always we follow the topic partner likes. In reality, this is really difficult. We are often saying, no, no, don't say that. No, no, listen to me. This is obstacles. And ask a question to what they are interested in. Not everyone interested one. Okay? And listening. Okay, maybe Alice can give us good example and explanation about this listening. Which one is good listening?
Oh,
Yeah.
did you ask me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell me again? Sorry, what was the question?
What is
Good example of listening.
good
Okay.
example of listening?
I have told my husband that
Mm,
his strong point is he's a good listener. But my husband told me that, no. You are the really good listener. And I asked him, why? Why do you say that? he told me that you are really care, you really want to help people. You just listen what they want to say, and you just support them, empathize with them, you heal them. So I want to say that you are a really good listener.
Mm.
So I think that just I think thankfully people trust me. I think trust is the key. When they trust people, they are open-minded and they believe. I don't judge them. That's why they tell everything, their stories, their scars, and everything that happened to me. And I just listen and I empathize and I support and encourage. And hours later, they became very happy and they are healed and they smile at me. So I feel very happy. Yeah, I think that is a good listening. Just again, just I don't try to persuade them or to give advice. Just be there for them. I'm here for you. Yeah, that is a good listening. I think so.
Okay, again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We learned a lot. Okay.
Mm.
Then soften. Do you know soften? Andrew, do you know soften?
You mean suffering?
No, one of good listening. Soften.
Soften.
S means smiling, with a smiling face, okay? And open mind. And
Oh, yeah.
feeling,
Yes. Self-mirroring.
okay, and touching shoulders. Yes, yes. And eye contact, E.
Mhm.
N means nodding, yeah. This is really good expression of listening. Smiling face with open mind, feeling his mind, and touching his body, and eye contacting, and nodding. Yes, yes, yes.
Good.
This is soften, okay? Then let's go eye contact. Alice, what can you say about your eye contact point out of 10? Out of 10.
When I meet people, I really concentrate. But I don't know. I have a habit to look at people really attentively. And I think it's a very good thing for people. They feel that to me. They focus when they are talk. And just it is occurred naturally. But as for me, it is easier for me because I have a curiosity. Always I'm curious and I'm very interested. What kind of people they are? What kind of stories do they have? What kind of ability? I want to know. So that I have a natural interest about people and natural love, kind of. Maybe it's just love. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I can do that. Yeah.
Thank you very much again. And Andrew, Moon are very really top class expert in curiosity.
Curiosity.
Yeah. Okay. Then, Andrew, maybe I can ask you the same question. What is your level of eye contact when you are having conversation with your partner? 100% or 50%? Your level of eye contacting.
50%.
Yes, I think we have to give our full contact, concentration, focus on that one particular person, because once they share with us their personal life, it's very private, very personal. They don't share that kind of thing to anyone. and we have to really give our respect, our time, and our commitment to that person. So yes, the eye contact will be wide eye open.
Thank you very much. You see, among leaders, when I'm asking this question to the leaders, they are saying, okay, me 80%, me 95%, something like that. They are pointing their point very high. Then next question is this. Okay, you are went back from the office and you are reading newspapers or watching television in your drawing room, and your partner is prepared your meal and asked to come to eat. In that case, how soon are you going to dining room according to your wife's calling? Their answer is surprisingly, maybe, oh, wait a minute, I have to finish my job, this one. And this scenery is beautiful. I have to see it more. Okay, 1 minute. In that way, they are putting off. Okay, Alice, how is your husband? If you are ready to eat meal, and asking your husband to come to dining room, is it coming very immediately?
Yes.
How do you make it?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I've never thought about that. It's so natural for me.
Yeah.
He doesn't make. He never make me wait.
Mm.
Yeah,
You
really.
are really something very special.
Can
lady.
I share?
Sure, please.
I think it's so smooth for Alice to ask for someone having dinner is, I think, because she's always put herself in the shoes of her husband. She will know exactly when he will be available. And then when she knows that it's time for cooking, he will come. She will not interfere in a moment when she knows that he's serious, he's committed to something, or he's talking to someone. She will not interfere. And I think she knows exactly the right timing to call. And at the same time, I think he's also being conditioned by her that this is the right time for me to go and have dinner over the years.
Maybe.
Oh,
Trained. Yeah.
you
So I
are,
think it's a mutual understanding and respect from one another, from the person who is making the food and the person who is receiving the food.
usually maybe more than 80% is not going immediately.
Oh, I didn't know about it. Really?
Yes, yes.
Also, for many in
Surprising.
Korea now,
Yeah.
eating out, they enjoy it.
Oh.
And then why? Why is it?
Mhm.
Because they are not listening or asking with eye contact. Just shouting, 여보, 저녁 먹어요. Dinner is ready. Come please. They do not have any eye contact in this conversation.
Mm.
So every husband is putting off, okay, minute, I'm going. And still he's not going, even 10 minutes are passed.
Oh, interesting. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
my wife was always blaming me that my delay.
Oh.
Or now even they eating out more.
Okay. What happened? What happened? Moon, please. What
Health
is your
economy,
case?
you know.
You're moving
South
immediately?
Korean food industry. No, but they are actually, yeah, it's true or not, because of a politician, you know, that so many people are, they don't know how to communicate. I think Korean people maybe very short discussion and dinner time.
Yeah.
I think a monthly, maybe 15 minutes, something like that. Very, very shocking statistic. I don't know exact statistic. More people, you know, eating out. That's reality. So
Yeah,
Alice, your job to help. Okay,
yeah.
you are the abundance.
Thank you very much.
You can do it.
Anyhow, we can make every husband like Ali's husband.
Yes.
How? How?
She knows
Might be Alice going to him instead of calling from distance, going his
Yeah. How is send
living
Alice?
room and touching shoulders, making eye contact. Honey, let's go for eating. Do you do that?
I always eye contact with my husband. I always eye contact with the people,
Okay,
all the
then
people.
no other ways. He's moving because Alice is sending true love with the eyes. The husband cannot escape from this love.
So he's Andrew is very
But
beneficial. Korean eyes small, you know.
and you see, during the discussion with our leaders, they were quite surprised about this phenomena.
Mhm,
It means they are not making good eye contact.
mhm.
They are thinking over when they have some formal consulting service or coaching session, then they are paying much attention with eye contact. But that is not enough.
Mm.
When he is happy,
Mhm.
in relaxation mood, always has to be eye contact. Otherwise, this when we are not alert, our native born is delaying and ignoring. So we should pay attention for eye contact.
Mm.
Always going and seeing eye and inviting to dining room. Then 100%.
So wow, thank you.
Andrew, am I right?
Mhm.
Yes, Dr. Lee. Eye contact.
You see, if you do the eye contact, you're gonna have your sales will go up 50%, at least.
Another example is
Mhm.
housewives are feeding their children and preparing breakfast for them, and they are eating very quickly, and they are trying to find out their shoes or sport gear because they have sports hours during the day schedule. They are coming to their mom and watching their bag, mommy's bag. Mommy, where's my training clothes? Then the wives, they are not making eye contact at all. Yes, you can find out from second row in your desk. Then they are going back and try to find out and coming again. No, I don't see any. What happened? The mommy was not stop what he's doing and twist and seeing children's eyes. So eye contact means stop. Whatever it is, action is stopped.
Mm.
And twist and looking their eyes. That is real eye contact. If you're trained that way, maybe in social life, you can make 100% all the way.
Mm. I agree.
Contact like this.
Okay, now I've seen other items, supporting, encouraging, impulse, recognition, praise, energy up, passionate. Everything we should provide for our partner. Then it goes to partner's target point, and the result of conversation is wonderful result. And this is theoretically very easy, but in reality, nobody is doing that, even if they knew by their brain.
Yes.
Brain thing goes down to heart. Otherwise, we cannot move. This sort of thing is required to have some exercise all the way. Oh, am I taking too much time for today?
No, it's okay.
Interesting for me.
Yes.
Very
very-
enlightening.
Okay, let's continue next time. This is a really, really, really important thing for leaders.
Mm.
They are saying, oh, I know. Don't say to me, I know everything. But as a matter of fact, they do not know anything because they do not learn by heart, just theoretically memorized by their brains. So without this practice, with a real practice, this is a really, really difficult thing to cover. Okay, so thank you very much for your listening, and please, what is your new recognition from this discussion? And what is your new arrangement through our discussion? And what is helpful for you? Please, Alice first.
It was really interesting and very informative for me. And I've never thought about the importance of eye contact. In a TV show I've watched, one doctor's wife prepared a meal, and she called her husband for 30 minutes, but she never came. So I couldn't understand what is happening. Right now, I've understand the psychology of a human mind. So I've realized that it is really important to treat people with heart to heart, with all my heart.
Right.
Appreciate your
Congratulations.
deep understanding, a deep teaching. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. And Moon, please.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. It's a wonderful lesson. So I need eye surgery. So my eyes bigger, like a Singapore. I know it's eyes actually very important in in India. I think you can open up third eyes. You actually have another eyes which can see inside.
Yeah.
You can predict your inside and outside because our eyes only look at outside. So, but Dr. Lee really observed from his experience. I think a lot. I never thought about that. So eyes, the eye contact make everything enhanced, next level. Your sale or your happiness, whatever you got, upgrade 30% up at least. So
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give him a big hand. And Andrew, please.
I'm showing you the picture of the panda bear
Mhm.
facing in the back. We all assume the bear is eating bamboo shoots.
Sure.
And the bear is going to eat all day long. So therefore, we're going to give that food to that bear according to what we think they like and the time and the behavior expected. So we make a lot of assumptions about people. And then based on those assumptions, then it becomes automatic. It becomes a habit. And I think every day should not be a habit. Every day should not be the same. We need to listen carefully because every day the panda is acting differently. That means our husband, our wife, our family members, every day, they're not at their best health. And by listening to them through our observation, we'll be able to cater to them at the best time. So it's not because we have lunch every day at 12 p.m. that every day we expect this person to eat at lunch at 12. Maybe sometime they have an urgent thing, a matter, and they need more time to fix the problem. So therefore we need to also be, sympathetic and understanding, and we might have to delay our meal and eat together with this person. And if we don't have time to eat with that person, then we might arrange the meal, leave on the table, and then we just let this person eat by themselves. So not every day we will have the opportunity to eat together. And this person and we need to also understand that sometimes life is not perfect. It's okay to have your own meal by yourself, because we need to respect each other's time and urgency. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Chair, please, will you say something about your feeling?
Sophia?
Just a simple comment for this discussion.
Or you omit, maybe. You can do it months later.
안 들려요.
Months later. I'm very interested in these topics. I many run. Very useful. Thank you.
Thank you. You can.
Thank you very much.
You can make your husband quick.
Okay, thank you very much for everyone. I really enjoyed, and I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give a big hand of applause to Dr. Lee.
Wow.
Thank you.
Great.
So let's meet next week. This
Yes.
time.
That's next week. Okay, guys.
Okay,
A wonderful day. So bye-bye now.
bye now.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.